Hi, my name is Hannah Cooper. I'm an early childhood educator in Seattle, Washington. And instead of focusing on the achievement gap in our school system, I am focusing on the opportunity gap and the gap in success measures. Um, I am choosing to focus more on a systemic change in public education than specific student groups and what we can do individually. I believe in equity in education, and I think seeing that achievement is not met in my city in third grade, there is a large racial divide with achievement. I think that shows there needs to be early childhood intervention and like universal pre-K for all. We have this on a smaller level in Seattle, and it's working well. I believe that the entire country needs to fund a universal pre-K. It needs to be quality, it needs to be fully funded and fully realized. Teachers of quality. The base foundation for every student at 4 years old to have that school readiness will bring equity and bring success measures to students. Learners are built in public education, they do not come in. As a teacher, your job is to engage a learner. So if we have racial separation and success, that is because there is a lack of equity in our school districts. In Seattle in particular, we have segregated schools, and opportunities and resources are not equally diverted to those schools. That is a fundamental change that needs to happen. My proposed solution: universal pre-K for all. Things that will also come with that high quality teacher that needs to be in the universal pre-K for all: better teacher education. That's on a college level. Teacher education programs, in many cases in our country, do the bare minimum. They prepare teachers to test and to follow curriculum. That is not what builds equity and success in populations of color. We can see that with the fact that students of color are getting left behind year after year after year. So in order to build equity, we need to up the quality of the teacher education programs. Obstacles that might arise: teachers. Teachers are the obstacle. I believe strongly that there needs to be an overhaul of public educators. I think that white supremacy is largely tied in the way that teachers have their tenures, and there is very little to do about it. I think that teachers need to be constantly updating their credentials. I do not think that the strength of large-scale teachers unions benefits the children, and you can see that when we look at the how long the timeline of the lack of equity in these achievement gaps. The hopeful outcome for my solution: I think that, educating students in a way that builds their self and their own success from the first tier of education really builds lifelong learners, critical thinkers, and the kind of citizens that we need in this country. I think that public education in the United States is despicable. I'm a product of public education. I was raised by a public educator, and I saw all of the flaws in it. So my hopeful outcomes for the solution is that equity, social justice, anti-racism, and success lives in every early education classroom. I think that early childhood education is the foundation that breeds success in this country. It's important to me because I am a teacher, and I want to be a better teacher than all the teachers I had. And I came from, a relatively wealthy area, diverse culture. I was not educated in a way that that breeds success, breeds equity, or, welcome diversity. So I think we need to do a lot better as teachers and give our students the ability to succeed, not measure their achievement as something that is built by anything but the education system. Thank you.